For so long, we've been handed a complex, often exhausting map to what we call manifestation. You've probably been told that to call in your dream life, you must tirelessly strive, force outcomes, meticulously plan every single step, or repeat endless affirmations until your voice grows hoarse and your heart feels empty. We live in a world, a culture, that's deeply, almost obsessively, enamored with action. We equate effort with worthiness, struggle with deserving. And so, we push, we strain, we hustle, we chase. We visualize with a clenched jaw, hoping, praying that if we just try harder, the universe will finally deem us worthy of what we desire. This is the spiritual exhaustion so many of you know so well. It's the sheer frustration of trying and trying and trying, only to see your reality remain stubbornly unchanged. Or worse, to feel like you're just spinning your wheels, draining your energy and your faith. It's that quiet, gnawing feeling that you're somehow broken, that there's something fundamentally wrong with you, because it seems like for everyone else, manifestation works. You might feel unworthy, invisible, or perhaps even subtly cursed, and in that place of quiet pain, the human mind clings even tighter to control, to the idea that it needs to do more, when in truth, what's needed is to be more. But I'm here to gently yet profoundly tell you a truth that might feel counterintuitive, almost unsettling in its simplicity. This constant striving, this relentless forcing, this energetic micromanagement, it's not just draining, it's the very friction that disrupts the delicate, effortless dance of creation. It's the static on the cosmic radio that scrambles your signal. It's precisely where the entire system collapses. As the great Nikola Tesla reminded us, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Effort isn't a frequency, coherence is. The quantum field, my friend, doesn't respond to your struggle, your desperation, or your sheer effort. It responds to your alignment, to your coherence, to the crystal clear, undeniable signal of who you are being in this very moment. It mirrors back your internal state, not your external striving. And the beauty of this truth is that it liberates you from the prison of doing and invites you into the freeing dance of being. Let's strip this down to something so beautifully, radically simple, it might disarm your logical mind. This isn't a journey about acquiring something you don't have, as if the universe is a cosmic customer service desk waiting for your order. This is a journey about becoming the version of you that already lives in that desired reality. It's a matter of energetic resonance. Imagine, if you will, the universe as an infinite, vast ocean of pure potential. Every atom, every particle, every shred of existence is a wave of information, vibrating at infinite frequencies. As physicist and researcher Tom Campbell suggests, perhaps our reality isn't as solid as we think, but rather a grand simulation, a larger reality virtual environment, a tapestry woven from consciousness itself. In this boundless ocean, every single version of your life, the one where you are thriving, fulfilled, at peace, abundant, loved, already exists. They aren't waiting to be created. They are vibrating as waves of probability, pulsing just beyond your conscious perception. Your profound purpose in this quantum dance isn't to create a new wave, for they already exist. Your purpose as a conscious being is to become the coherent observer that collapses one of those waves of potential into reality, to choose which timeline you inhabit, which version from the vast library of possibilities you're going to read and experience. And here's the quiet yet earth-shattering secret. That observer isn't just your conscious thoughts. It is primarily your subconscious mind. Think of your subconscious as the master programmer, the silent conductor of your inner orchestra. As Dr. Bruce Lipton, a pioneer in epigenetics, has so eloquently demonstrated, your deepest beliefs, deeply embedded in your cellular memory and subconscious programming, often formed from childhood experiences before age 7, or inherited from ancestral patterns, are the master controllers of your biology and your reality. Your subconscious is the default operating system, running about 95% of your life and broadcasting a dominant signal to the quantum field 24/7. It's the true zero point from which creation emerges. You can consciously desire abundance, love, or vibrant health all day long. Repeat affirmations until your throat is raw. But if your subconscious mind, programmed by past experiences, unresolved traumas, familial patterns of scarcity, or core beliefs of "I'm not enough" or "I'm not worthy," is broadcasting a completely different signal of lack, unworthiness, or fear. What do you think the universe, that perfect mirror, will reflect? It's like trying to send an email with a broken Wi-Fi connection, or trying to have a clear conversation in a room filled with white noise. You're hitting send, but the signal is scrambled, fragmented. This is why misalignment sends mixed signals. Your conscious want is overpowered by your subconscious fear or lack, resulting in more scarcity, more resistance, more of the very thing you're trying to escape. The quantum field, a perfect mirror, simply reflects that chaos back to you. This is why Greg Braden speaks about the unified field, the divine matrix, an intelligence that responds to our internal coherence. Pause with that for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let that truth settle into your bones. The less desperate you feel, the less you want with scarcity, and the more you are with presence, the more open the field becomes to deliver. This is the profound truth that being is stronger than wanting. When you are the frequency, the form must follow. The essence of "I am already" is the key to "I already have." As Pierre Teilhard de Chardin so beautifully reminded us, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Manifestation is an act of our inherent divine nature. Science is now catching up with this ancient mystical wisdom. Pioneers like Dr. Joe Dispenza have extensively mapped the incredible power of your heart. Your human heart isn't just a pump. It generates the largest electromagnetic field in the body, thousands of times stronger than the brain's electromagnetic field. This field, radiating outwards from your body for several feet, is a powerful signal antenna. When your heart and brain are in coherence, when your thoughts are aligned with your feelings, when your intentions are pure and your emotions are elevated, think gratitude, love, joy, appreciation, you're sending out a unified, clear, powerful signal to the field. It's like a laser beam compared to a scattered flashlight. This coherent signal is what the quantum field responds to with precision and speed. Think of it like tuning a radio, as Nikola Tesla's foundational work on energy, frequency, and vibration so brilliantly illustrates. If you want to listen to a specific station playing jazz, you don't keep your dial tuned to static or a different genre and wonder why you're not hearing jazz. You tune your frequency. You match your internal broadcast to the station you wish to receive. In the same way, if you want to experience wealth, profound love, vibrant health, or deep inner peace, you must tune your internal frequency to match that reality first. If you're thinking about abundance but vibrating in fear, worrying about bills, or feeling unworthy, you are still tuned to the frequency of lack. The universe cannot give you what you want if you are vibrating energetically in the opposite direction. It can only reflect your dominant frequency. And what happens if your radio has internal damage, a broken part? Even if you try to tune, there will still be static, distortion. These broken parts are your subconscious blocks, unprocessed traumas, or limiting beliefs. You can't just ignore them. This is why awareness and healing are so crucial. This isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending to be happy when you're not. That's spiritual bypassing, and it creates even more incoherence because you're adding a layer of inauthenticity to your own experience. Emotional regulation is the core of this process. It's about feeling what's real, the anger, the sadness, the fear, acknowledging it without judgment, allowing it to flow through you, and then, gently and consistently, returning to a state of internal coherence. It's about softening the grip of the emotion, letting the nervous system calm, and realizing that you are okay, right here, right now, regardless of external circumstances. This subtle act of self-regulation is an act of profound power and self-love. Take a deep breath right now and allow yourself to simply be okay in this moment, in your absolute entirety. So, if it's so simple, why do so few people actually do it? Because the profound shift requires something deeply uncomfortable for the human ego, the death and collapse of the old identity. It requires a funeral. The real reason people don't quantum shift isn't because they lack knowledge, effort, or elaborate techniques. It's because they remain entangled with their old timeline, their old self, their old story. Even if that old self is miserable, stuck, or unfulfilled, it's familiar. There's a strange comfort in known misery. The subconscious mind, designed for survival and comfort, clings to the familiar, even if it's painful or limiting. This is the comfort zone we talk about. and it's where resistance truly manifests. Resistance doesn't just look like procrastination or inaction. Sometimes it shows up as hyperproductivity, a frantic busyness that keeps you from going inward and feeling. Sometimes it's overthinking, analyzing every possible step until you're paralyzed, creating a mental fog that prevents clarity. Sometimes it's the subtle whisper of doubt, the inner voice that says, "This works for others but not for me," or even the fear of success. What if I actually get what I want? Who will I be then? Will people still love me? There are also the invisible loyalties to family patterns of scarcity or struggle, which subtly keep us tethered to a cycle we wish to break. All these are ways the old identity fights for its survival, because the new identity, the quantum jump, demands its conscious dissolution. This isn't a process of adding something new to yourself. It's about remembering and reclaiming the truth of who you already are as a co-creator. It's about allowing that version of you that can no longer carry your future to gracefully, consciously, sacredly die. It's about actively participating in the funeral of your old story. Instead of striving to become something you're not, you are merely unfurling who you already are at the deepest level. It's about stepping into the embodiment of the person who already has what they desire. As Neville Goddard taught us with the law of assumption, it's about assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This isn't pretending. It's not fake it till you make it. It's about inhabiting the frequency you want before the external world gives you permission. It's about making the feeling of already having your desire more real to you than your current circumstances. If you desire financial abundance, how would someone who is abundant approach their finances today? With scarcity and tightness, or with an energy of trust and flow, even in small transactions? If you desire profound love and an aligned partnership, how would someone who is loved and worthy of love treat themselves, speak to themselves, set boundaries, and open their heart to others, even when that partner isn't physically present yet? If you desire vibrant health, how would someone who is healthy nurture their body, speak to themselves, respond to challenges, and choose their foods and activities regardless of a current diagnosis? These aren't grand, dramatic gestures. These are subtle, moment-to-moment choices in your internal state. You don't condition your state of being on the external. You become the state first, and the external must conform. This is non-conditional manifestation. The field reflects instantaneously what you are. And yes, you will wobble. You will doubt. The old timeline may try to pull you back with familiar fears or old patterns. The body might feel heavy. The mind might try to spin stories of failure. This is not, under any circumstances, a sign that you are failing. This is very often a confirmation that you are indeed shifting, that the old energy is stirring as it's being released. When you feel that discomfort, that fear, that resistance, don't blame yourself. Just notice it. Breathe deeply, use your breath to move that energy, and then gently, consciously, guide yourself back to your chosen frequency. The universe isn't punishing you. It's simply giving you an opportunity to recalibrate, to affirm your choice, to strengthen your new self. You are not being tested. You are being prepared for the vastness of your new reality. The true mastery in this quantum dance isn't a peak to be climbed and then left behind. It lies in sustainability. It's not about hitting one perfect note once. It's about consistently returning to your authentic vibration, to your coherence. It's about becoming someone who lives as a creator, a co-creator, a conscious participant, day in and day out, moment by moment. This is the ultimate freedom. So, what does this practical, sustainable roadmap for coherence, for the conscious architecture of your reality, actually look like in your daily life? First, daily awareness and intentional tuning. Start your day not by immediately reacting to the external world, news, emails, social media, but by intentionally tuning your inner frequency. This can be through a conscious breathing practice like box breathing to soothe your vagal nerve, a silent 10-20-minute meditation where you simply feel into the state of your desired reality, or just dedicating a few minutes to deeply feel the essence of your future self. Even a brief alignment in the morning can recalibrate your entire electromagnetic system for the day. Second, embodied action and micro-alignment. Throughout your day, it's not about heavy effort, but about subtle shifts. Ask yourself, how would the me who already has this respond to this situation? How would the abundant me make this choice? How would the me who lives in peace react to this challenge? Breathe consciously when stress arises instead of tensing up. Choose words in your inner and outer dialogue that align with your new identity. Spend your energy with intention, not obligation. Honor your body with mindful movement. Nourish it with foods that serve you. Every small choice is an affirmation of your new frequency. Third, emotional regulation and returning to center. When the wobble happens, the doubt, the fear, the frustration, and it will happen, don't judge yourself for it. This is part of the human process. Instead of fighting or suppressing, observe the emotion. Feel it in your body. Allow it to move through you. Acknowledge it, but don't become it. Then actively use your breath, heart focus, or a prompt of gratitude to gently guide yourself back to coherence. It's like a boat swaying in a storm, but you hold the rudder to bring it back on course. This is the practice of self-mastery. Fourth, curated environment and community. You are an energetic being, and you co-regulate with the people and environments around you. This means your energy is influenced by the vibrational field of the people and places you frequent. This is why community matters. Consciously choose who you spend your time with, what kind of media you consume, what spaces you inhabit. Does your environment elevate your frequency or pull you back to the old one? Surround yourself with those who affirm your highest self, who are also on this path of conscious creation. They become energetic allies, co-creators with you, helping you maintain your coherence and solidify your new reality. Sometimes this means setting clear, healthy boundaries with what no longer serves your highest good. There is no finish line to this journey of consciousness. It is not a final destination, but a continuous process of becoming, of shedding what no longer serves, of expanding into greater versions of yourself. You are not just manifesting external things. You are manifesting a new version of yourself. One breath, one aligned thought, one coherent feeling at a time. You are unfurling the masterpiece that you already are, a conscious being choosing to create from a place of peace and alignment. Take one final, deep, expansive breath with me right now. Feel the truth of this. Feel the simplicity. Feel the profound freedom. If this message resonated deeply within your soul, if it brought a quiet clarity or sparked a new possibility within you, please join this sacred space, this community, this conversation. Hit that subscribe button and let's continue to explore the profound, effortless beauty of quantum living together. And in the comments below, I invite you to share. What's one old belief, one pattern, or one identity you are consciously choosing to let go of today in order to fully step into your new, aligned, and powerful self? Let's send that clear, coherent, and intentional signal out into the field together. Thank you for being here, for showing up for your own magnificent expansion. Until next time, keep breathing, keep becoming, and keep shifting.